Hello, welcome to this talk on experiential learning. Do you think it is same as learning by doing? If your answer is yes, then I would want to bring your focus to the fact that experiential learning is not just about learning by doing. There's more to it. Many educational professionals use these terms interchangeably. However, they are not the same. There is one significant difference which distinguishes these two approaches. And that would be evident once you watch this complete video. Greetings from Team Eduate. Now let's begin with what is experiential learning? Tell me I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I will learn. This is a famous quote by Confucius. Yes, experiential learning is a process through which we reflect on what we have done. Therefore, experiential learning is not the actual doing, it's an approach. Now let us see how experiential learning works. The basic model of the experiential learning cycle is do, reflect and decide. Kolb's experiential learning theory presents a cycle of 4 elements: concrete experiences, reflective observations, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. Let's see some of the examples of experiential learning. The learning process does not necessarily begin with experiences. However, each person must choose which learning mode will work best in their specific situation. For example, let's imagine that your son wants you to play a guitar on his birthday, which is a month later. But the fact is, you don't know how to play a guitar, but you also don't want to disappoint your son and decide to surprise him on his birthday by playing a guitar to his favorite song. But you are unaware of how would you do it. What would you do in this situation? A. You might choose to begin learning via reflection by observing other people as they play guitar. Can probably look for some instructor or teacher for yourself who will teach you to play guitar. Or you might prefer to start more abstractly by reading or watching some videos and analyzing how to play a guitar by reading some instruction books and self-learning. Yet in another situation, you might decide to just go ahead and buy guitar and start playing it yourself, which won't be a good idea because you would not like to look silly in front of people, right? Now let us see this example with the help of Kolb's experiential learning. The two different ways of grasping experiences. Concrete experiences, the feeling of the need to join a guitar class and receive practical tips and techniques from a guitarist or an expert guitar tutor. That is, you want to actively participate in an activity. The other one is reflective observation. Watching people playing a guitar, it can be experts, your guitar teacher, or watching some videos on YouTube and consider the various aspects of the experiences. The other two ways of transforming experiences is through abstract conceptualization. So based on the observations and reflections, you form theories and conclusions about the experiences. For instance, how to start playing it. So it can be by understanding the theory and having a clear grasp of playing tunes of guitar or practice lessons from the tutor. Active experimentation. Leaping on the guitar and have a go at it. Here the learner tries and tests the things. The learner has felt the need to join a guitar class. He watched people and seen videos on playing a guitar and had an idea of how to play. So this is a phase about practical application of playing a guitar. It is often seen that people only consider active experimentation, that is learning by doing, as a mode of experiential learning, which is wrong because all modes are modes of experiential learning. Now the question is, how do we decide which mode of experiential learning will work best for us? While situational variables are important, our own preferences also play a major role. The people who are considered watchers prefer reflective observation, while those who are doers are more likely to engage in active experimentation. In the learning style model, each of the 4 types has dominant learning abilities in 2 areas. The 4 Kolb learning styles are divergent. Emphasizes the innovative and imaginative approach of doing things, views concrete situations from many perspectives and adapts by observation rather than by action. interested in people and tends to be feeling oriented. Some of the activities liked by these people are cooperative groups and brainstorming. Assimilators pull a number of different observations and thoughts into an integrated whole. These learners like to reason inductively and create models and theories. They also like to design projects and experiments. Convergent thinkers. Emphasis is on practical application of ideas and solving problems. These learners like decision making, problem solving, and the practical application of ideas. They prefer technical problems over interpersonal issues. Accommodators use trial and error rather than thought and reflection. Good at adapting to changing circumstances. Solve problems in an intuitive trial and error manner, such as discovery learning. Also tends to be at ease with people. I am sure these four different learning styles help you understand the basic model of experiential learning, which is do, reflect, and decide. This is all about experiential learning in a nutshell. And let me tell you that the Eduvate curriculum gives learners enough opportunities for experiential learning. How? You wonder? The Eduvate curriculum lets the student assimilate the concepts and information by 3 E's. That is, exploring, experimenting, and experiencing, which leads students where they feel interested, motivated, and engaged throughout the learning process. Also, trainers, educators, and managers at Eduvate consider experiential learning as a complement to their classrooms and training. Do tell us in the comment box if you too have witnessed the power of experiential learning in your immediate environment. Don't forget to share this video if you think that there are colleagues or friends who might be interested to learn more about experiential learning. Now it's time to say goodbye, and I look forward to meeting you next time. Until then, take care of yourself and keep learning.